Let's get this figured out. This road gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube, what's going on? It is your boy Coach DC coming back at you today with another video. And today, man, we're just talking Madden, man. You know, just a little bit of stuff. I'm branching out a little bit, about to get into the world of TikTok and shorts, man. Yeah, so y'all look for your boy Coach DC out there, you know, teaching this stuff, you know, in shorts, and TikToks. Hey, man, stuff is lucrative. Hey, y'all know. I'm doing a lot of stuff, man. So I'm probably playing less Madden right now than I have been in a long time. And it's just like the updates and stuff is just ridiculous, man. I'm in a ridiculous skid right now. I'm gonna get off the snide though. But yeah, man, all this stuff is just relative to, I guess, this time of year where we just sitting here, we grinding this thing out, still trying to figure the game out. You know, we got the little 50% off email, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, man, so I'm gonna be doing, like I said, gonna be doing the shorts, probably getting into a little bit more of the technical stuff like stacking, you know, foot fire stuff that a lot of people don't think works, but it really does. It's a lot of stuff to this game that, you know, you have to really go deep to uncover it. And it has a lot to do with just being able to be consistent, you know, with your mechanics, to be honest with you. I mean, just as you see here, just trying to body up, what you want to do is you want to get to the defender. You want to make sure that, you know, what you're doing with the stick when you click on to the receiver is very important. Again, what you're doing with the joystick prior to clicking on with the receiver is very important. Meaning, so your lead is one thing, but as you transition from your lead, you stop transitioning from your lead when you click on. So like right here, what you'll see is, you'll see me get to the spot where I click on, where you see the name pop up. So when I click on, I'm pulling the stick backwards already, a little bit of L2, and you see the results. And I mean, like, this is like time and time again until Madden just stops you from doing it. But again, it's really as simple as just finding the spot, understanding, you know, the time that you have to click on and run and move and all that stuff. Who says you can't swerve catch anymore? Yeah, you can still swerve catch. All about positioning, all about timing. When do you get there? What is the defender doing? And it's about positioning, you know, ball you man. You want to be in between, ouch. You want to be in between the defender. Sometimes you want to be in between the defender and the ball, especially, you know, if you're a bigger wide receiver. You know, a lot of these receivers, you don't need all of these super speedy receivers. You can actually really survive out here. You know, sometimes I actually have a tendency to think like the best receivers are really the receivers who are probably about 90 to 92 speed, maybe 92 speed tops. It just feels like the bigger receivers that are anywhere between like 88 and like 91 speed, I would say, man, they have the best jumping animations on the game because they have the best control. It's almost like when you click to them, the rhythm is already there. It's not clunky. It's not like, you know, sometimes with the faster receivers, you have to slow them down because the ball doesn't have enough velocity. Or, you know, sometimes you have to be able to navigate right there in between, as you see right there with Juju, just able to to stem up a little bit and come back down right in the nick of time, where the bottom defender can't get to the ball, but the defender on the top, can't slow down fast enough to turn around and make a play. Yeah. And so it's really like a tricky little thing, and it's almost like it's a subtle move of the joystick. It's not even, anything drastic. It's just maybe a little bit pop of L2, just almost like a hezzy. Yep. And right here, as you stack right here, right there, as you see Penny Hart just come right back into the picture, after running Sauce off just a little bit. And it's really a timing thing. You want to be within the catch radius, when you go for the catch. That is very, very, very important. The timing that you go for the catch within the catch radius. Yes, indeed. I mean, it is, man, look at that. It's pretty. And from a technical standpoint, throwing the ball, you have to understand that the pressure that you throw with is actually more important than the lead that you give the quarterback. I've said this like 1,000 times, but the pressure that you throw with, the pressure that you put on the joystick is more important than the actual direction or lead you give the quarterback. Yeah, go back and do your research. It's all here. I was saying this even before this game came out, talking about like the high pass and stuff, if anybody really goes back and does their history. Yeah, I actually did a video with the beta and all that stuff, and we were talking about, I was showing these same stuff that we have a problem with now, which is kind of crazy because they just totally took the pass rush away from the game. Man, do y'all remember how good the pass rush was when the game first came out? What it is now is terrible. And I mean, it's like, I don't know. They forced us right into this style of play. And it's like, it almost doesn't matter. The game could be 50% off. Just wait after Christmas to buy it. They're going to drop the price of it anyway because the quality is going to be terrible, apparently. But I don't know if they even realize that it's the updates and stuff that's ruining the game. The game was actually, the game could have used a few tweaks in the beginning, maybe tweaks to the pass rush. You didn't have to eliminate it because now you just have it's just a free for all out here. It's like one set style of play. You have to be able to get pressure, so you have to call these few defenses to be able to get the pressure. And it's just so obvious that you're calling those defenses that nobody's really able to stop anybody on this game. Nobody stops anybody on this game. It's just, do you make a mistake, and what break is Madden going to give you at certain points in time? I mean, I personally don't think that there is a whole lot of defense on this game. It's just not for, if you're playing against a guy who really knows what he's doing and he's really proficient in spreading the ball around. There is not a lot you can do defensively to stop people. It's just not. I mean, you can have people in position. You have to be able to swat. Yeah, that's one thing. So y'all go over there to CoachDC404.com where, yeah, I'm going to give you, I like giving solutions. I'm not a person who's going to sit and talk about the problems all day. I might say one thing here or just talk about certain aspects of it. But if you go over to go over to CoachDC404.com where, it's people who say it, and I'll say it too. I'm the best in the business at teaching this game, period. The mechanics of it anyway. If you want your one-play touchdowns and all that other stuff, y'all know where to go. But if you want mechanics, there is nobody who can show you this stuff better than I can, period, point blank. Call it arrogant, call it cocky, call it what you want. But it is what it is. And if you don't believe it, go look at the reviews. But yeah, I'm going to be doing these shorts, and like in the shorts, there's going to be a lot of practice mode stuff where I'm going to teach things like stacking, how to get on top, of the defender and, be able to come up with the proper animation for the situation. Yeah, almost sound like I was rapping right there, and I actually didn't mean that. But yeah, that's all it is. You want to be able to come up with the proper animation for the situation. That's what mechanics are. It's can you be steady and consistent enough with your mechanics to come up with the animation for the situation. There it is right there. Nice positioning and SWAT, and yeah, they took a they did something to the high pass, and I'm like, man, that's what made the game interesting. Was like I like going against people who throw the high passes. I like being on my SWAT game. I love it. That reminds me of old school Madden. You know, I don't know what the world this is right now. What we're playing right now is some Bizarro World stuff. Bizarro World was like the Super Friends, and so it's like Superman, and it was another guy who was like Superman, but his S was backwards. Anyway, man, it is your boy Coach DC 404.